I wanna change the world. I wanna change the world.
When I think of Corian, my first thought was of this project, the first thing that came to my mind was to build a house, Corian house. But the house, the idea of the house really was to make something that's kind of smart and efficient and do something that's almost like mid-century of the kit houses, of module housing, except do it with a material that is very prescient, which is Corian. So Corian allows me, obviously, to make a form. So instead of having, like most kit houses and most modular houses are based on architectural existing components, which are all Cartesian in a grid, I wanted to do something soft and amorphous so that with only three different panels, I can make a module house go on forever. So ideally, this house could be any shape. We can make them small, large, any size we want. The one panel, because of the curving of it and the rib built in it, is so structural it could stand almost on its own. Meaning as soon as you add a few, it doesn't need any structure. The panel itself, the real ideal panel, is 2 sheets of Corian molded with vacuum in between, so we have insulation, perfect insulation. So then we could stick this house in cold weather or in warm weather. The outside of the panel I want to make white, so the whole house reflects the sun, basically, and then it's even more efficient. The shape of the panel was to allow rainwater to go down the sides, pour, and go under the floor. So the water itself then is a well, a reservoir. It keeps the floor cool, and it also you have drinking water. So the house is more sustainable. Then using other technologies of DuPont to make the house even more efficient. For example, using Energain, which is basically, Energain is the material that's behind this panel, and the idea is it works like a radiator. So Energain is an amazingly efficient material for kind of thermodynamics to keep heat in or keep heat out and vice versa. So I use the Energain technology, and then I use photovoltaic technology also, which is up at the front. We also spoke at Corian about trying to develop a material, and Corian's been developing a kind of bio-Corian, what we call bio-Corian. So at the front area of the space, you'll see the bio-Corians, and this is something of the future, and I think that that material will actually revolutionize it because it still affords us, in a way, to make really beautiful, organic, soft, very human, very experiential form, and make a place that's really, in a sense, I could argue, uplifting emotionally and very positive. The beauty about doing surfaces like this is, really the idea was, it's so easy to clean. I clean the walls, I wash everything, nothing gets in the way, I have no taps, everything is seamless. And for me, something seamless is the way that I want to live, and in a way, I think the way we should live. Because the more seamless something is, the more or less, let's say, you have obstacles in your life, which means you can navigate, walk through a space, enjoy your life. The next part of the efficiency of the project, the sustainability project, is entirely LED lit. So when it's all LEDs, I never have to change them, obviously. I can change and shift the colors of the space. But even more so with LED, I can have beautiful effects. I can show off the curvature of the panels just by backlighting.
Experience life. Experience living. I wanna begin again. I wanna begin again. I wanna give. I wanna peace offering.
Every part of the house has different ideas going on. For example, here's the kitchen. The idea of the kitchen is that all the trash, garbage goes in here. So if I'm cutting, working, and Corian's a great material for that. And this little lip that allows nothing to fall over the edge, so it's full of these things. The idea is that this air vent for the food can also come down and close and shut off the kitchen. So the kitchen's totally closed and put away, basically, and clean. We don't need cupboards anymore, really. One set of cupboards all underneath is more than enough. So now you just have a beautiful counter for all preparation, etc. Very, very simple. Basically, I tried to put in this project probably about 20, 30 kind of conceptual ideas of developing something that's somewhat sustainable, kind of smart, efficient, and very human at the same time.